It's hot. It's really, really hot. Oh my goodness. It's got to be 96 degrees out here. Anyways, we're in this heat spell. No rain for 2 weeks. Pounding sun, 96 degrees. Let's talk about hot spots. Hey guys, I'm going to talk about hot spots. I'll go in depth a little bit more. But the first thing I want to do is the sun is just about in the right position to identify these hot spots. And it is important. So let me go ahead and show you real quick. So the sun kind of needs to be over either straight up or away from you a little bit to identify these hot spots. And what happens is you'll see these, I almost call them a brownish gray haze on certain areas. And what that is that's a hot spot because of something going on in your soil. The majority of the time it's construction debris, roots, it's something subsurface. It's very difficult to fix. You almost have to take up the sod and redo it, but let me show you. So I'm out here doing the job I absolutely hate the most, which is trimming bushes, trimming my shrub balls. Okay, so let's identify some hot spots. Hopefully you can see them well. There's one. See that little hot spot? Now as we come down the yard here, see how I have some kind of graying spots right there? Those are hot spots. Now the other footage I have, the sun is over that way in the sky and these things just glow. They glow gray and brown. And I'm going to put that footage up for you. But I've got, right now it's kind of hard to see them back here, and I'm going to put up the footage. We'll show you that once the sun's over there. Right now the sun's over here. The sun's up here. And I can't really see the hot spots. If the sun goes over that way, I can identify them. Hot spots on my lawn. Now, over here is a weird situation because we only really have one sprinkler head back in the corner. This is poorly irrigated over here. But I want you to look right here, right there, right over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hot spots. And almost all the time, this is caused by, there's no trees over here. This is construction debris under here. Bricks and rocks and just crap where they didn't grade it correctly to put down the sod. Sometimes you'll get them along tree roots as well, and so my hot spots, what I do is, you have to come out and during the heat and drought times, you've got to come out and hit these hot spots with a dose of water. All right. So I'm going to sit in the shade over here and we'll talk about these hot spots. The hot spots, like I said, generally something is wrong with your soil. There's generally construction debris. There's something subsurface that is causing the roots to be shallow, the soil to dry out, and for the area just to get really hot. There's only one way to solve it temporarily, and that is to come out and drench these hot spots separately from any waterings that you do independently. So in the afternoon when the sun gets up, if you want to mark them, you can mark them. I know where they are in my yard, and all I do is I come out here and I just take a hose and I just drench them real heavy on top of any regular waterings I'm doing. The next thing you can do, since you can't really go down and do anything, you can actually take potting soil and layer potting soil about a 1/2 inch or 3/4 or even 1 inch at a time. Now that organic and peat and that's within the potting soil will actually create sort of a barrier for the sunshine. The sun won't hit it as much, and it adds organic matter. It just makes it a lot healthier. So that's what I do. I come out and I take potting soil, look for my hot spots, mark my hot spot, come out and add potting soil to it, drench it first, and that usually will do as much as possible, and do it just about every year. Like I said, every time I go down, I've opened one of these hot spots up. I find bricks, I find nails, I find tools. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. That's the hot spot. By the way, for all you guys, I didn't mention it, Super Juice is back in stock, by the way, and I just put up a video if you haven't watched it, the one before this on our channel, about doing the summer application of Super Juice. This is the time of year we really don't want to be putting a whole bunch of nitrogen on the lawn. Super Juice is perfect for that. Add some iron. Anyways, yeah, another day. I'm gonna finish up this video today. So understand that when we're dealing with hot spots, these are spots that they can't survive and can't do well with just your normal watering schedule. So you have to supplement water these hot spots, and you have to add some type of shielding barrier. And I use potting soil, and the reason why I use potting soil is they don't put a bunch of wood. If you buy garden soil, there's a bunch of wood in there and it'll mess up your mowing. But what I do is I literally walk around with a garden hose and soak these hot spots independently of my normal watering. Again, the normal watering process won't help these hot spots. So just drench it, add about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of potting soil. Let me show you one spot over here. This little area over here, you can see it. I just added potting soil on top of this because it's right next to the house. There's construction debris under here, and that sun beats down, but it beats down on that potting soil, peat and organic matter, and sort of shields, and that traps moisture in there as well too. So if you've watched the other video, you'd notice that I added this supplemental rig for this drought we've got going on here. Call it a drought, I guess, and all I have to do, I just have to turn on that, and then I've daisy chained a series of sprinklers to cover this weak area that doesn't get much water back over here. Then when that is run, I'll run that for about 15 minutes in the morning. Then I have a couple more over here that I just turn on the other switch, and I just do it over here. Man, that lawn looks great. This is actually a piece of lawn over here that gets lots of hot spots right here. And the reason being, guess who's here? All these tree roots over here are actually coming up under here, and they just suck the moisture out of here. Plus there's a ton of construction debris under here. But look at this grass. This is amazing over here. Look at that. Get some of the morning dew off of it. But this is an area that normally has a ton of, this just dries out. But again, I've got some supplemental sprinkler heads over here, and that's how I deal with my hot spots. Oh, let me just throw this in here for the heck of it. I went to Lowe's yesterday and I stumbled onto a great find. I've been trying to find something tropical by the pool, and I found hardy banana plants. Normally banana plants they can't go below like 40 degrees or 30 degrees. These are hardies, and they can take like, I think it's like -20 or something on the tag, or 20 degrees. Let me show you. So back here on the corner of the pool, on each side, over here and over here, I planted these banana plants. I planted 1, 2, and 3 in here, dug this whole area out. I had to put up my Jack Russell gate because she'll get in here and attack the lizards and knock them down. But I'll post some pictures on this, and we'll watch these things. They're supposed to get 15 feet high. But anyways, now one thing, my next video, I'm going to do 2 short videos real quick. I'm going to do, a bunch of you guys have asked about quality Bermuda seed. I'm getting ready to do a video specifically on that. And I'll show you the seeds, the different types of seeds that I'm ordering and we'll be testing, plus a watering video. I think the watering video I'm going to shoot actually maybe this afternoon and put that up maybe tomorrow. And then I'll do the seed video. I got a bunch of short videos coming out. And the fungus video, I got a bunch of them. So hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, any products you need, just go to the website, click on product links. Super Juice is in stock. Humic is back in stock. Just about everything is back in stock. The only thing we're waiting on is we're waiting on the Duocide, the armyworm killer, to pop back up. There's something going on at Amazon with certification on all pesticides, just so you know. So it's in stock. It's just every single pesticide and herbicide seller had to go through a certification process. So when that double kill product for armyworms comes back up, you're going to want to have that in stock, because as soon as you detect armyworms, you're going to want to attack them right away. I'm watching my lawn pretty carefully because it's so thick I may get them. Anyways, talk to you later. Doc.